Hello, everyone. This is Crystal Guardian here to do another tarot reading for the collective. We're going to call in our guides, guardians, spirit, ancestors. Please give us your divine guidance and wisdom in this reading today. Let us know anything that we need to know. Any negative energies being sent our way, we ask that you return them back to the sender. We ask this in the name of the Most High. Thank you. Let's get into this reading. Okay. Okay, we have heart to heart come out, deep conversations, intimate discussions, blunt and honest. We have lost coming out, ghosted, cowardice, disappearing act. We have fed up, over it, not having it, exhausted, and honeymoon came out in the reverse. So the honeymoon is over with this person. Okay, let's get more energy on this. We have sipping coming out in the reverse. We have the blues coming out. It says scared, heavy emotions, mental distress. Okay, let's get a couple more. We have karmic coming out. This says third party relationship lesson. Okay. And we have penny pinching, financial struggle, saving up, budgeting. So let's see. Not sure why sipping is coming out in the reverse. Now, sipping in the upright, it says nosy, spreading rumors and gossiping. So possibly, whatever the situation is, you're keeping it to yourself. With heart to heart out here, you want to have a deep conversation with this person. I feel like they ghosted you. It says lost, ghosted, cowardice, disappearing act. This left you in a state of heavy emotions, mental distress. It says here with the blues coming out. With fed up, I feel like you're over it, but then with the heart to heart, you do still want to have a conversation with this person, but you're fed up with them. They are karmic. They could have put you in a third party situation, but with this, I'm getting that there was a lot of runner chaser push pull dynamic with this person. I feel like they were sent into your life to teach you a lesson. Now, by them ghosting you and doing this disappearing act, it could have left you in a state of financial struggle. This says financial struggle, saving up, budgeting. I feel like after the honeymoon phase ended with this person, that's when they did a disappearing act. You do still want to have a heart to heart. You feel like you didn't get closure from this person, but at the same time, you're fed up with this person's bullshit. At this point, they left you in a state of heavy emotional and mental distress. And like I said, if they walked out and you were living together or married, they could have left you in a state of financial hardship. So, see. This says breakup forever, endings under heart to heart. Honesty. You want honesty. That's why you want to have this heart to heart. Like this relationship could be over. You're fed up. You know that this is forever, this breakup. But at this point, I feel like you just want honesty. You want closure. You want the truth out of this person. Now, I know we always kind of do want, when a relationship ends, we do want this closure. We do want honesty from the person, especially if they're the ones who walked away from us. But we don't always get the closure. Sometimes you have to just look at the situation. The disrespect that this person gave you was the closure. Now we have travel coming out, experience new things. So I feel like Spirit is telling you you're not going to get this closure from this person. You need to move on with the travel. You need to go out. You need to live your life. You need to experience new things. You did feel like this was an important connection. I mean, if you were at the point of living with the person or financially invested with this person, married to this person, this would have been an important connection to you. Now we have gambling, taking a chance coming out. We have family and security coming out, and renewed hope, new love. So I do feel like you're going to move on. You're going to have new love with somebody else. You're going to have a family and security with somebody else. You do need to take a chance, get back out there. This faded important connection might not be with this person, this past person. You might travel somewhere else, experience new things. That is where you might have this faded meeting with this person, this new person, because right after this it says travel, then we have faded meeting, important connection, new love coming out with renewed hope, and family and security falling out on top of that. And then gambling, it says taking a chance. So I feel like you need to take a chance to put yourself back out there, experience new things. That's where you're going to have this faded meeting, meet this new love, create this stable foundation, have a new family. But you have to be willing to realize you're not going to have closure with this past person that ghosted you, that you need to take a chance, put yourself back out there. I'm feeling called to read from the bottom of the deck and just do a straight, like, fluid reading. Okay. So this past person, this was a karmic relationship. We have toxicity coming out. Now we have legal matters coming out. This could be because of whatever this financial situation is. If you were married to them, you could be going through a divorce with this karmic. You're going to have inner growth. This says whole. You're probably not feeling whole now, but with inner growth coming out, you will end up feeling whole. You will find your bliss and happiness. After this person ghosted and disappeared, this was an unhealthy attachment that you had with this person. It says the grass is greener, possibilities. You do have new possibilities elsewhere. You just have to take a gamble on them. You have to have renewed hope. You will find new love. You will have a faded meeting with an important connection. You do have to get out there and experience new things. You feel like you're hurting right now, like this is agonizing pain. This person, past person, could have possibly cheated on you with this hookup one night stand here. Now they have regrets. You are going to be at a crossroads with this past person, whether you want to take them back or go in a new direction. I feel like going in a new direction is going to lead to a marriage, a sacred union. Like I said, you could have been married to this person and this past person. But I feel like they were a karmic. We did see karmic come out back here with this karmic relationship. I feel like your happiness isn't going to lie with them. They're having regrets right now because they had a hookup on one night stand, but they hurt you. They caused you agonizing pain. So I don't feel like this sacred union, this marriage is going to be with this karmic from your past. And I feel like you know that. I feel like you're fed up with this past person. But like I said, they did leave you in a state of mental distress. I feel like this marriage, this sacred union, is going to be a new person that you have coming in, a divine counterpart. We have magnetic attraction and passion coming here. So I do feel like this will be a new person that you are magnetically drawn to, and that's going to be where the new love is. That's where the sacred union is going to be. The last person, the past person, was a player. They were very strategic. They were manipulative. They wore a mask. They didn't tell you the truth. It says not showing true self. This person was a narcissist, a liar, a manipulator. They could have, with finances coming out here, it says money on the mind. So between that and this pinching pennies here, they could have taken financial advantage of you. They could have stolen money from you, whether you were married to them or not. They could have talked you into buying stuff for them. They could have talked you into spending money on them. Like I said, they could have taken money if you had a joint savings account or bank account together. They could have taken that money, and that's leaving you in a feeling of financial struggle right now. There is a change coming, change, transition, intimacy, bonding. This will be with the new person. Okay, we have non-committal and independent. I feel like this is your energy that you're in right now after going through this heartbreak because it shattered you. I think this past person, because we did see regrets, it says here reconciliation, rebuild. So they do want to rebuild with you. Like I said, crossroads did come out. You do have a decision to make whether you want to take this past person back or if you want to move on with your life and rebuild elsewhere. With the healing and releasing coming out, I feel like you do know you're fed up. You're now healing from this. I feel like you are going to release this past person. You do want closure from them, but I feel like when you heal, you're just going to let it go. You're going to release it. You're going to release them. This was unexpected, especially if they were, hold on, my battery's low, especially if they were stealing money from you or financially abusing you in some way, like that you didn't know about. This could have been unexpected, a shock to you. Okay. See, this person was non-committal because we have commitment coming out in the reverse. There was third-party interference. Now they want to come in with an apology after going out and partying and having fun behind your back. Now they're blocked. I don't know. You could have possibly blocked them. This can also be spirit blocking them because this past person was not good for you. They want to come back in now because they found out the grass wasn't greener. But I feel like this block could be you as well with these obstacles that you're going through, this mental distress and this financial struggle. You have to have courage and strength to get through this. We have romance and feelings coming out. So I feel like this will be with this new person. It says safety and comfort, your soulmate. So the new person coming in is once you find your courage and your strength, you get past these obstacles that you're facing. This new love will come in. You'll be having a romance with them that you never had with the past person. They will give you a sense of comfort and safety that you didn't experience with this past person. This person will be your soulmate. It says soulmate everlasting here. Okay, now we're getting the energy of your past person. They were focused more on sex and good times. It's coming out in the reverse because it's something that's happened in the past. We have intuition coming out, inner knowing, that's reversed. Follow your intuition. I feel like you're letting these obstacles get the best of you. Don't let these blocks tie you down. We have single parent coming out in the reverse, says responsibilities. I don't feel like, even if you had kids with this past person, when this new person comes in, they're going to be willing to be a step parent to your child or children if you have them. They're going to accept responsibilities. They're going to be a mature person. So that is why that's coming out in the reverse. You will find your peace with this person. Like I said, this past person says unfinished business, unresolved situation. And with you wanting to have this heart to heart, you might also feel like this is unresolved. But I don't see you getting back with this past person. I feel like they put you through too much mental stress and you're over it right now. You're fed up with them. With relationship connecting come out, you will have a new relationship with somebody else. You are going to be making changes. There is going to be divine intervention coming in. You're putting this snake past person in the past. And that is why that is coming out in the reverse. Divine timing is coming out. Believe in the right timing. So you will meet this new person in divine timing. Even though right now you're in a state of anxiety and worry. You do have a divine twin flame connection coming in. This past person, watch your back with them. If you do move on with somebody else, they're going to want to take it out on you. You are finding your freedom and surrendering. Now, with this coming out, it says competition, the other woman, that's in the reverse. So I feel like the past person got rid of whoever they put you in competition with, this other third party. But I feel like now, because they put them in the past, you're just supposed to accept all the shit they put you through. And this person did stab you in the back, this past person. So watch yourself with them. Don't just let them back in. Like I said, you do have somebody else coming in. With dating here, it says meeting somebody new. We have signs, and love is here. So I feel like we did see divine connection. Look for the signs. I feel like when you see this person, the new person, you will know who they are. You're going to have love and strong affection for each other. With lies being here in the reverse, this person is not going to be keeping secrets from you. They're going to be honest and open with you. They're not going to stab you in the back like this past person. With ex-lover coming out in the reverse, it says old spark. I feel like you're leaving the past person in the past where they belong. I'm just going to take one more. Okay. We have music coming out, inspiration. So I feel like with this new person that comes your way, you are going to be feeling inspired by them. I feel like when you meet them, you're going to know who they are immediately. There's not going to be any second guessing the situation. So that is the reading. If it resonated with you, drop a like, comment, or subscribe. We'll catch you in the next reading. Have a great day. Bye-bye.